As the world fights COVID-19, education goes on. As the Department of Education implemented the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan to continuously deliver quality education amid pandemic. Thus, Baliguian National High School proudly presents the 6th Moving Up Ceremony, a virtual celebration of success with the theme Strengthening Quality Education Amid COVID-19 Pandemic. Department of Education officials, Secretary of Education, Leonor Magtulis Briones, Regional Director, Dr. Isabelita M. Bores, Chief Education Supervisor, Curriculum and Learning Management Division, Dr. Eugenio B. Penales, Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Maria Lisa R. Tabilon, Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Arnold Z. Dinglasa, Baliguian National High School Faculty and Staff, Principal 2, Mario T. Untanan, Grade 10 STEM completers, Grade 10 Dewey completers, Grade 10 Kelvin completers, Grade 10 Rizal completers, Grade 10 Tesla completers.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, helas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manluluping, di ka pasisingil, sa gagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magtitindig. Lumalang araw ng walhaging pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Opening prayer. Let's bow our heads and place ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Dear Heavenly Father, We thank you for gathering all of us today in this important event. May you bestow your guidance and blessings on this event so that we can enjoy and appreciate its significance in our lives. Bless everyone present here today, that each one of us may be able to share what he or she have for your glory and honor. Grant good health and safety to our loved ones left at home, and peace and goodwill to all men. May the various activities related to this event be a success through your intervention. We ask all of these in your name. Amen.
For the presentation of completers who completed the requirements and to be classified as grade 11 students, to be presented by our principal, Mr. Mario T. Ontanan, and to be accepted and confirmed by our very own Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Maria Lisa R. Tabilon.
To our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Maria Lisa R. Tabilon, as a school head of Baliguian National High School, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for completion for the school year 2020-2021, composed of 99 males and 90 females with a total of 189 candidates who satisfactorily completed the requirements of the junior high school under the K-12 of the basic education curriculum of the Department of Education. They are now ready for your acceptance and confirmation.
Candidates, you have been proudly presented and recommended by your school head for moving up after you have successfully completed all the requirements of the curriculum as prescribed under the K-12 Basic Education Program of the Department of Education. And so by virtue of power vested upon me as Schools Division Superintendent of the Schools Division of Zamboanga del Norte, I hereby confirm you completers in junior high school for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations!
Department of Education officials and their messages.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate, and therefore you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the Parent Teachers Associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug, virtually of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Buenos dias a todos. Good morning, everyone. From the bottom of my heart and on behalf of the regional office, let me greet each and every one of you with this felicitation. Happy graduation. There are 3 persons whom we dedicate this event. First and foremost, your parents. They have given you so much love and understanding even at this pandemic time. If there is that group of persons who are very happy for this accomplishment that you have in this COVID pandemic time, it's your parents. Despite the problems of limited access to an online modality of learning, they have given the necessary support, especially financial support. Even for those who cannot afford, parents have gone out of their way just to help you out. And through the years, from the beginning of your schooling, our parents, your parents, have always been there. In fact, in a classical way of saying, you have never become one without your parents. What you are today, it's all because of your parents. And so to the parents who are attending also the virtual graduation exercises, let me thank you and let me congratulate all of you for having done your best as parents. After all, the real jewels in our family are our children. What they have achieved today is actually a beacon to reckon with, and that would be an accomplishment also for us as parents. The second group that we should acknowledge and give accolade is the group of our teachers. And so to our teachers, to your teachers, let me also congratulate and be grateful for that untiring support that you have given in this very challenging COVID pandemic time. We have limited resources, we have limited time and space, but you are true to the work of a teacher. Actually, the theme of strengthening quality education despite this COVID pandemic time rests on the shoulders of our teachers. And so we have tested you for your resilience, for your perseverance, and for your remarkable competency, especially in matters of adjusting the learning resources. And so to our teachers, again, DepEd Region 9 is very grateful for all the sacrifices that you have extended. In the parlance of the theme of our 123rd Philippine Independence Day, you have become our heroes, because despite the time and the space, you continuously pursue the delivery of the self-learning modules, or the so-called blended learning modality. And the last group, of course, is your very own selves, coupled with the support of our local government units, especially also the school administrators. Let me congratulate and thank all of you, especially the principals, who have done a lot of things just to install and implement the basic learning continuity plan that we have installed for all our schools, even the private schools. And so today is a day of what we call a day of happiness, whether we like it or not. Let's all be cheerful that finally we have reached the end part, the finale of your learning for this school year 2020-2021. Of course, we all know that this has been a very unique experience, having adapted the so-called SLM, the self-learning modules, as a way of getting insights, knowledge, and developing our skills. There are a lot of problems that come our way, especially as we comply with the IATF health protocols, especially that there are a lot of restrictions in the part of our learners. But in totality, we've been true to our mantra that learning must continue. This has been the clamor of our secretary, that learning must continue. And so we did prove to ourselves and to the community that learning has continuously been pursued by all of us. And so for Gen X, Gen Y, the millennials, and your group Gen Z, we really are very appreciative of that kind of effort that you have extended. There were cases that you have started to stop and be tempted to drop out, but because of the persistence of your parents, the dedication and the commitment of our school administrators and teachers, finally you decided that you should also continue. Indeed, you have continued. Thus, your graduation exercises today. And so to all of you, our warm congratulations and felicitations for having done a good job. And so to class 2021, a unique class of COVID era, may you have a positive outlook after these graduation exercises as we welcome the next school year and as you welcome also the next set of challenges for your next ladder, next journey, as you want to put yourselves in that challenging part of educating yourselves and feeling accomplished, eventually being part of nation building. So to all of you, congratulations. To all of you who have proven that you are still very strong in mind and spirit with a strong commitment to pursue quality education. Again, congratulations. Muchísimas gracias. Hasta la vista.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. Most traditional moving up, completion, and graduation ceremonies just are not happening again this year. But this do not mean that completers and graduates' hard work would not be given a virtual round of applause and a long-distance high five. You, our dearest completers and graduates, are the reasons why we at the Department of Education push through with the alternative learning delivery modalities so that your future will be ascertained and your dreams and aspirations are fulfilled. Admittedly, the education you have this school year is entirely different from what you used to have. We know your adjustments, struggles, and setbacks. We recognize your small successes in accomplishing your task. Your determination is what this nation needs. We envision learners who can apply lifelong learning to face the adversities brought about by this COVID-19 pandemic. We know you are toughened by these circumstances. Hence, we are confident that we have developed among you the tenets of independence and reliance. You have reached another milestone because of your joint efforts and significant people in your life. To your parents and guardians who serve as guides on the side and supported you by investing time and effort, you too deserve a pat on your back. Good job! To your teachers, our great unsung heroes, for enduring the challenges to provide you the needed learning resources and for influencing you to seek overall development. For the past few months of this school year, we were like venturing into an unknown jungle, but you, our dear graduates and completers, have followed the path rightfully and discovered things for yourselves. You have embraced change amid the health pandemic and have continued to impress us with your tolerance to seek learning at the time when traditional class instruction is not yet within reach. Time and again, we have proven that regardless of crisis in health and economy, we can unite towards the realization of a common goal, the delivery of quality, accessible, relevant, and liberating basic education for Filipino learners. To the Generation Z learners, congratulations, soar high!
Congratulations and well wishes to all our 2021 completers and graduates in all the public and private learning institutions of the province of Zamboanga del Norte. Completing your academic milieu is a great accomplishment and should be celebrated. This year has been like no other, and your dedication and fortitude during this pandemic is much to be admired because the class of 2021 is the class that endured the most challenging of years, which you courageously persevered. You have accomplished so much while navigating the challenges of the new normal. Your hard work and resilience have been impressive, which concretized this year's graduation theme, strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic. In those days that you have been placed under the shelter of your homes and care and facilitation of your parents, while learning independently through modules or through other modalities, many have become your champions and worked incessantly to ensure that education will continue for you. Seeing you graduate today is so assuring and fulfilling for your teachers, families, friends, local and national leaders, and other stakeholders. Your support groups have exemplified a nurturing leadership and have collaborated to surmount overall challenges during the chaotic time to provide for you the much needed resources that will enable you to realize your dreams, knowing that your dreams serve as your driving force to succeed in life. Yet dreams can only be meaningful when in it are embedded the dedication and commitment, a power that lead and power you to translate dreams into realities, the reconciling of intentions with actions to translate dreams into positive outcomes, the energizing of self with good vibes through prayer, empowering, encouraging, and inspiring surrounding, the anchoring of pride and confidence, and ensuring to be clothed with a grace born out of modesty and humbleness amidst successes and triumphs. The motivating and influencing others, which elucidates leading and empowering people, and serving God through His people that multiplies and spreads widely the gifts and talents as your important treasures and blessings. Graduates, we adults who have come ahead in life have already committed and dedicated our plans, actions, and resources, hopefully, to make abound the opportunities for you. On this special day commences your journey to another phase of your endeavor in life. You take on a more challenging role to play, and as you traverse the path, it is our prayer that your perseverance and strength carry you through all difficulties and adversities. We will be with you along the way and are already excited to see the positive changes that you will be making in the world we live in. Mabuhay and God bless, Class of 2021.
With honors, Kani Vaves S. Vargas for her words of gratitude.
Today is one of the best moments of our lives. To all completers who have achieved one step closer to our dreams, congratulations for the job well done, even amidst pandemic. Indeed, the Department of Education went through a lot as everybody coped with the different challenges brought by it. By its goal to strengthen the quality of education, it has been a bumpy road for us learners to surpass all the challenges that we faced. The printed modular distance learning had been a real struggle because we were not used in doing all the learning at home, without our beloved teachers explaining and guiding us throughout the topics. Even worse, the internet connection was not stable at all. Reliable sources of information is nearly impossible to be accessible. Fortunately, we were able to overcome all of those hardships with the help of all the people who contribute to our success. On behalf of all the completers, Batch 2021, I am pleased to be able to thank our Almighty God for giving us the strength to carry forward this academic year with grace and patience. To our parents and guardians who encourage us all the way and who become our learning partners at home, thank you very much. To our beloved alma mater and the teachers who have risked so much effort just to deliver the quality education, we are so thankful enough. To our stakeholder who supported us in so many ways, keep it up and please continue supporting all the learners. Lastly, to my fellow goal-oriented learners, I salute you all for all the hard work and patience. Congratulations to all of us. As we move closer to our goal in life, let us be empowered by the knowledge and skills that these circumstances wanted us to learn. Let us not forget the people who have made us who we are today. In a very real sense, our success is their success too. So, to everyone, let us celebrate this day with great joy and gratitude in our hearts. Soar high, completers, and once again, congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, the completers for school year 2021. Grade 10 STEM, Engineer Frederick G. Kibong, Advisor. Van Kirk M. Baybayan. Marlon T. Dignos. Neil Rodney Franz T. Jimenez. Dominic P. Lumimba. John R.J. A. Tiwanak. Realmart Vincent S. Vinyas. Heath Micah Zane B. Bailo. Angel Dayanara G. Dakop. Reese John Myriel T. Dignos. Jerilyn V. Melog. Lizelle C. Pagado. Carla Jane U. Pagubasan. Rayson V. Sumundod. Angelica C. Tuwangko. Kaynie Vabes S. Vargas. Beltea May A. Villa. Grade 10 Dewey, Ruby Claire A. Redan, Advisor. Rexmel C. Albiso. John Ray D. Alumbro. Aldrin P. Amigos. John Adrian Ando. Chris Joseph Y. Arlazon. Rimel A. Atog. Christian A. Bakatan. James Mark P. Kaha. John Mark E. Kaha. Adrian B. Cruz. Raynan J. C. Dahl. Jasper G. Dumahel. John Ritz B. Edpalina. Dylan Vance S. Gopez. J. Rolf Dave B. Igtos. Jerome A. Jaman. Aklor H. Lakim. Leoncio A. Lumapay. Georgie Mar C. Montilla. James Ivan G. Montina, Justin Marl G. Oyog, Charlie C. Kimno, Jason Kurt L. Sumundod, John Randall G. Untanan, Mark Brent T. Orzal, Roy S. Villaspin, Mary Joy Acuña, Geraldine M. Ansani, Liza May S. Ansing, Maykalin E. Arbonita, Dineth Jane A. Boncha, Venus A. Camaro, Angel M. Cuevas, Margie C. Domingo, Abigail U. Guling, Crystal Shane Handag, Riza Jane B. Hurial, Joanne T. Magindan, Mirasol B. Maing, Jenny Babe D. Padua, Lilians D. Padua, Chris May Love A. Piosca, Cherry May U. Pumikpik, Yula Dominica A. Radan, Mariel T. Rivera, Leia S. Sangila, Genevieve Montina Sarita, Irish A. Chalan, James S. Vargas, Grade 10 Kelvin, Gracel C. Arais Advisor, Al Joros M. Abad, Vincent D. Ando, John Lloyd C. Apatan, John Patrick B. Atog, James Y. Baguio, Christian G. Banaag, Matt Owen M. Castil, Floyd S. Katambakan, Abraham G. Dako, Clifford James G. Dukusin, Anthony V. Isorion, Kenny J. M. Guling, Remart G. Guling, Dennis A. Gumapit, Oliver G. Jaman, Julier C. Lingala, Richie Mark P. Magindan, Ariel C. Malakaya, Henry A. Ongos, J. Mark P. Pableo, Junel P. Kibong, Dennis P. Sangila, Generic D. Tahamin, Cyril E. Ukab, Leon M. Ukab, Jofer C. Untanan, Randy S. Villaspin, Raymart A. Villaspin, Charina A. Andos, Angeline E. Ansani, Rachel T. Bacabis, Riza P. Bernales, Anamea D. Borja, Jaisel Lynn S. Cadavedo, Daisy Royce U. Calay, Jenny Rose A. Campos, Cherimy P. Compis, Mylene A. Compis, Rachel M. Cuevas, Ana Rose A. Dignos, Angel May A. Itol, Patricia V. Gonzalez, Richver U. Lopez, Cherilyn O. Maguindan, Recami D. Pakulanang, Angel Glees L. Payot, Ivy C. Pundosan, Narilane Kate T. Sagon, Jezabel S. Salas, Bobby Jen B. Sugurjano, Cynthia A. Tison, Diana Rose E. Zapico. Grade 10 Rizal, Jessa Jane E. Baguio, Advisor, Jomar S. Abub, Junray S. Andaya, Yves Kent O. Ando, John Clark P. Atog, Marcel J. T. Bacleon, Vince Warren Balwit, Charlie G. Bardago, Aldrin S. Bayotas, Jeric C. Compis, Robentino T. Cuevas, Mark Gian S. Dangasi, John Marvin M. Dumduman, Mark J. A. Enriquez, Dither A. Gregorio, Ricky V. Hutba, Uriel P. Lacrete, Adria Lloyd S. Latinga, Antonio A. Macaso Jr., Carlito Jr. M. Maglinaw, Ryan Dave D. Magsanay, Roel L. Palis, Achilles U. Perez, Rudel A. Subaan, Christian Dave P. Sumundod, Rafael B. Tangara, Romel U. Tunggal, Francis Dylan B. Vertudaso, John Hendricks P. Vertudaso, Reynan C. Vertudaso, Jennifer D. Abing, Angeliza M. Adala, Heidi Gay A. Arcamo, Jessie Phil C. Bacaro, Robelin R. Bustamante, Mayan G. Concha, Jeminda N. Dabalos, Bea V. Dagpin, Aljane A. Jaime, Charmy C. Candaya, Krisha May P. Laurete, Jovelyn C. Locsin, Daniela B. Ngoho, Marjelu U. Papun, Stephanie P. Sanggila, Charmaine Silo, Charlene S. Takuda, Maria Iluna Tumarong, Cristina Tubinas, Mika Jean Yu Ukab, Angelica L. Antanan, Julieta C. Wong, Jinky Ibanez. Grade 10 Tesla, Romero G. Ando Jr. Advisor, Jimer A. Ajijul, Denrasil A. Asiri, Rashidin H. Bin Amil, Shamer L. Hajal, Nesar A. Joe, Abdulwata M. Ombi, Jimhar I. Saluan, Amerkan H. Sapaat, Norbin E. Tampalan, Altamer S. Usman, Norviana D. Andan, Madslin S. Daniel, Nordia M. Dased, Kadsmia M. Hairel, Norin E. Indanan, Winuna C. Laisang, Sonia M. Ombi, Farha E. Saluan, Dansha C. Surem, Noronisa S. Taraji. 2021 Completers Excellence Awardees with honors: Hinth Micah Zane B. Bailo, Grade 10 STEM; Von Kirk M. Baybayan, Grade 10 STEM; Anamea D. Borja, Grade 10 Kelvin; Raynan C. Dahl, Grade 10 Dewey; Madslin S. Daniel, Grade 10 Tesla; Marlon T. Dignos, Grade 10 STEM; Rizjan T. Dignos, Grade 10 STEM; Jasper G. Dumahel, Grade 10 Dewey; Dylan Vance S. Gopez, Grade 10 Dewey; Riza Jane B. Horial, Grade 10 Dewey; Eula Dominica A. Redan, Grade 10 Dewey; Genevieve M. Sarita, Grade 10 Dewey; Charmaine Silo, Grade 10 Rizal; Noronisa S. Taraji, Grade 10 Tesla; John R.J. A. Tiwanak, Grade 10 STEM; Kanie Vaves S. Vargas, Grade 10 STEM; Belthea May A. Villa, Grade 10 STEM; Diana Rose Izapico, Grade 10 Kelvin. Congratulations, everyone! What a job! Very well done. With honors: Genevieve M. Sarita, for the closing remarks.
My vow of respect to our beloved PSDS Dr. Arnold Z. Dinglasa, our active principal, Mr. Mario T. Untanan, to our dynamic teachers, beloved parents, stakeholders, and fellow completers, a better moment to all. I am honored to have the opportunity to speak today on behalf of Batch 2021 completers of Baliguian National High School. I would like to greet you all with rejoicing and thanksgiving, as this is a valid proof that we can make impossible things possible. Amidst pandemic, we were able to beat the struggles and challenges we face, as everyone hurtled to strengthen the quality of education that all learners deserve. Through the learning modalities, education continues and we will never stop learning. And finally today, as we will end this chapter and set a new beginning, let us all bear in mind that sometimes difficult paths often lead to beautiful destinations and prepare us for greater purposes. Let us strive hard to be better versions of ourselves. Lastly, as 21st century learners, we should be equipped with skills to excel both locally and globally. Mabuhay completers! And congratulations to all of us!
Mr. Mario T. Antanan for the acknowledgement.
On behalf of Baliguian National High School Administration, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to several individuals and organizations for supporting our challenging school year of 2020-2021. To the pillars of the Department of Education, Secretary Leonor Briones, Schools Division Superintendent Maria Lisa R. Tabilon, our Surrogate Education Program Specialist Nilda Galaura, for all your support provided on Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan throughout the COVID-19 crisis. To the Baliguian National High School faculty and staff, for your commitment and service to our students in the delivery of quality instruction using modular print modality. This task could not have been done without you. The collective efforts of our Baliguian District Leadership Team, headed by Dr. Arnold Dinglasa as the instructional supervisor, your commitment to professional development and ongoing support to our teachers and students, we would not have been able to sustain the delivery of quality instruction and resource materials delivered to students at the distribution site. To the local government unit of Baliguian, our number one stakeholder, thank you to your unending support to all school programs and activities. To the whole studentry and the supportive parents, thank you for the courage and resiliency you have exerted to complete this academic year. Above all, to Almighty God who bestowed us with the protection and guidance as we battle this COVID-19 pandemic. Keep safe, everyone.
Congratulations, graduates and completers. As you continue your journey, may you look back to this stage in your life with fondness and pride. May God offer you heaps of blessing in the days ahead and fill your hearts with love, because that love will take you further in life. Soar high, Batch 2020.